I'm gonna hop on board some of these other cats and do a little day in the life of a mobile diesel mechanic. And we getting the day started a little late because the wife had to go do a doctor's appointment, so she had to get some stuff done. So I was watching the kiddos having a good old time, and now we are hitting Chattanooga traffic and about to get into an accident. And then I'm going to be on my way to try and get a truck started that is out of fuel. All right then, good luck to me. Guess we are headed downtown Chattanooga, Archer Daniel Midland. Pretty nice little city. What in the world did I just find? Bro, are you serious? I did not think something like this would be in Chattanooga. I've never seen it. So my truck that I need to get to is over there. And this is what I found on the way. Advantage. This must be like it's like workout stuff. I wonder if it's a place for these people to work out or take showers. Now we on. She blows.
Yeah, I've had them loose, you know, where maybe it's running back across, but it ain't showing none across.
What we got? Right tank is full, left tank empty.
What's caused it? This tank is cracked. We had it fixed once and it's cracked again.
Okay.
And we was getting ready to go to Oklahoma and get a new another tank put on it.
So it's just slowly leaking out. Okay, yeah. Got it.
But it wouldn't equalize. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Most time it equalized.
Yeah, if you got air, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it cracked more and it wouldn't. The pressure would be different.
Okay.
All of them
well, we'll get some fuel in there, prime it up, and then yeah, what do we got? This Cat engine on a 1999 Kenworth. So that'll be, we got our 2 fuel filters here. Get it fueled up, and then we'll come back, maybe fill these fuel filters up with some fuel, prime it, and see if we can get them started in that, get them going. All right, don't judge me. Sure, for sure. Don't judge me. It's my battery. Just going to go ahead and first time I've used this guy.
I ain't been driving no thing since February.
Since February of this year, you've been driving? That ain't long.
Yeah, but I worked with them for 4.5 years.
Oh, okay.
Before then I was off for 12 years.
Now you're back. Oh, we're gonna see. Like I said, don't judge me on this. We're gonna get it fixed, but let's see what we got going with this thing.
Oh yeah, buddy. 50 gallons of diesel fuel.
Holder or do you?
No, you just, it's manual, baby. I just wanna make sure it's coming out.
Oh.
See, it ain't.
You gotta prime it.
Alright, well, this is a new truck. I bought this truck. Dude said fuel tank is full. So I've used a little bit of fuel from it to do PMs. It's worked perfectly fine. Everything was good. I'm like, alright, this thing is full. So my dumb ass didn't check just before I left right now, and the bitch is empty. So yeah, I'm headed to the gas station. Hope they got diesel. So always come prepared. when you go out, make sure you check and see what you got, especially when you know you're going for the job for diesel fuel. Check your tank. I'm glad I'm not my own employee. I'd probably fire myself. Money, they have diesel. This is what I'm looking for.
Hold it for you.
Oh no, you good to go. Appreciate it. Alright, so I was saying I'm taking this one off first. I'm gonna check, see how much fuel's in it, fill it up, and then we'll prime it, see if we can start it.
You destroyed every filter on that thing trying to get them damn things back off. Because they vibrate and shake themselves tight.
Shake them. Oh, tight. Actually,
yeah,
tighten themselves up.
Shaking.
Yeah, we were empty. Nothing in there. A little bit, but not enough.
So that old KW did a farmer that and a hopper bottom grain trailer for $22,000. They kept it for a while, and went belly up. Sold their old truck trailer. One farmer bought the trailer and another bought the truck. And I don't know what to give for it. It wasn't all that much. Then they go belly up and go to what? So a friend of mine.
We got our filters full. We're gonna go ahead and just give it a shot. All right, hold on. All right, we'll get to this next one. We got them going. Took me twice to fill up the fuel filter, so sometimes it's gonna take you more than once. He wanted to use ether. I always say no on ether unless the owner of the truck is telling me to do it. He's a company driver, nothing against him, but that's where we're at. I'm gonna close the hood and get him out of here. EFS disaster. Well, he gave me this number. Not working. I always go on the easier way to cash an EFS check or authorize it is online. You can do it super easy. EFSLLC.com. I think you go to vendors and then it's literally authorized checks. Super easy. But his authorization number was not working. He was swearing it was. He just ended up giving me a credit card. I waived the 3%. At this point, I'm just trying to get rolling. So that's what we're about to do. All right, so we on to the next spot. I left at about 1:15. I took the call at about 12:40. Left at about 1:15. And I'm done at about 3:15. I was hoping to get it done a little bit sooner, but obviously I had to get the gas. Took a little bit longer just getting the payment, but still 2 hours. Got paid for 2 hours, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now we're just gonna go ahead and keep on moving. I got a fun one. It's the white Freightliner. Did a couple videos on it. The one happened to blow up, seems like. I got that truck that I'm going to finish up, and actually they got it all going. It was ready to go, at least just ready to drive, and then now the AC compressor bracket is cracked apparently. So I have that right here, and I'm gonna go put that on. And I got all my parts that I got for the interior, so I'm gonna try and make it look as pretty as possible, and I'll get back to you guys when I get over there. Got gang wars. It's my territory here. Alright, hold up. This is what don't make sense to me. Alright, they called me, this customer called me to work on this vehicle. Multiple of their vehicles. The complaint was that their other mechanic was trash. Well, he's over here working on one of their trailers. So now I just feel like I'm not getting hustled to get into fixing this piece of junk. It's all good. We're gonna charge. There she is. There she is. She a beaut. I thought they got a new seat. I was like, hey, they got a new seat. And then no. Thought they bought a new seat for this. And no. Yeah, I may be agreeing with my YouTube brethren, because they got a new mattress in it. And it's supposed to be ready for a new driver. Besides the interior stuff I was gonna fix and the compressor. Now the compressor issue. This ain't looking so hot. I think this is the company's shop. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm about to check that out if it's unlocked. Alright, but what we're really here for, or what I'm going to do first is, they say this is cracked, and it is. It's right there. So, looks like I got to take off the compressor, alternator, to switch the pulley, and hopefully that's it. Hopefully no bolts break. We'll see. After they pick off the compressor, it's when we'll start with. The bolts are underneath. They are 14 mils. You just back them off and the compressor should come right off. And I'm going to be able to bend it. These lines should be good, so I should just be able to pull it out the way. Man's big salty. Nah, I ain't. Honestly, I ain't really tripping if I have this contract, but I wanted to show you this broken bolt. It's gonna be fun. First one. So we'll just keep on moving. And we are replacing the AC compressor bracket. That's what we're doing. All right, I'm gonna take the belt tensioner off. They're looking, I'm using a 3/4. Fits. It's a little loose, so you may want to use a metric counterpart. I'll find that in a second. All right, if you're gonna use a metric, you could use a 19 mil, but that 3/4 worked just fine. All right, next we're gonna go with the alternator. And as always, unhook your power and negative from the back. I got the alternator off, 17mm socket, get the bolts out, move it to the side. I'm looking at this, it actually looks like it's gonna be pretty easy. I don't have too many bolts, since I got 1, 2, 3, 4. And I may be lucky and that's it. So it looks like you're gonna have to get it on the back end and then on this side. Oh, it looks like we got 15, or I'm sorry, it's a 16 on the front and then a 18mm on the back. And one trick with these when they're real tight, obviously if you want to spray it down with PV Blaster, that's always going to help. But if you tighten them before you start loosening them, sometimes that kind of cracks the rust. And one good thing too is once you get them, before you start actually loosening this side, just spin around a little bit, get that moving, free it up. And I would do that to probably every single one just before you start breaking them. All right, we got the old one off, no problem. There's 4 bolts. I'm gonna put that new one back on and see what we got. That's looking nice. I'm gonna just tighten it up with a regular ratchet, and we'll be good. All right, it all went my way. These all fit into the new bracket. This fit. Now we got to get that bolt out. See how that goes. Sometimes you just get damn lucky. That bitch is already, oh, excuse my language, that is already loose. Look at that. Very nice. Now I just gotta find one that fits it. All right, so we got it all on. Got the AC compressor on. Just gonna kind of have to wiggle this around and get these in there, the bolts in there, because they're kind of a pain. And I basically got this set up how it goes. I'll put a picture from Google, but you basically run it. I start over the AC compressor, then I run it down over my belt tensioner, flat side down on the belt tensioner pulley, and then down around through here, run it back up to the AC compressor, then I just loosen the tensioner and flip it over the alternator. All right, thank you. Nice, you're good to go. Everything looking smooth. All right, moving along. Got a couple things back together with it. Got all these dash pieces back on. I know it looks trashy, bro, but they wanted me to go get used parts. That's what I did. So this is the one part that I'm mad about. I'm gonna try and use something to cover that up, but I just don't have the right piece. But I may just like do something super ghetto. And is that too ghetto? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I got some other plastic pieces. Where was that? This one. So I was gonna see if like. That's just too. That's too ghetto. But so yeah, this is that beautiful truck. Got a steering wheel done, brakes, kingpin, steer tires. I did the drive tires. We did rear brakes. What else did we do on this thing? Oh yeah, he like cut the muffler out. Apparently this driver did a bunch. I've gotten the real story from some of the people around here. They said the driver just screwed this truck up. I mean, they all say it was nice. Old owners of Freightliners said this thing was amazing, and this guy just destroyed it. But yeah, what else did we do? Power steering pump, the oil pan, the rewired all the air conditioning, rewired all the electrical. What else did we do? Things. Oh yeah, headlights. Rewired the headlights. They weren't working. Oh, we did a bunch of other stuff to it. Guess I'm just forgetting a bunch of the interior stuff, body stuff. They really need to clean it. And I'm about to. There's the dash. Looks a little better than before, but it ain't much nicer. Got some of the light covers on. Got some of, just a little random accessories that were missing. So yeah, still not the greatest, but they're ready to run it, and hopefully their drivers are gonna stay overnight in it. All right, well we getting out of here. Got it cleaned up. I don't know when they brought it to the mechanics to get the kingpins done. They got it all nasty. There was handprints everywhere, but I cleaned the inside, so it's at least a little bit nice for the customer. And I'm about to be getting out of here. 6:30. It's late night. I did 2 jobs. That's all I'm gonna be doing. If I get called later, I'll take something, but as of right now, I did pretty good. I got $535 for the first job, and that was, I gave him like, I want to say it was $125 worth of fuel, and then I charged him $200 for the fuel, $200 for the labor, $100 call out, and then the tax. And then this job, I'm probably gonna charge them, because I got some time into it of getting the used parts and things like this, so I'm probably gonna charge them like 4 or 5 hours labor total, getting parts, picking up parts, stuff like this. So probably gonna end up being 4 or 5 hours, and then I'll charge them those used parts, probably like 100, because I only paid like 25 for them. So yeah, it's definitely a good day with that. I mean, 5 hours labor, let's just say, plus the 100 on parts, that's 600. So I mean, you're looking at $1,100 day. For started at, what did I say, 6:30, I'm headed home. So it's a pretty good day. Yeah, man, like I said, if you're trying to start a business, mobile mechanic, you need to go ahead and do it. There's money out here. Make sure you're charging your prices, market prices. Do not short yourself, because you go ahead and say you're gonna charge $65 an hour, real big companies ain't gonna think you're legit. You might get the tweaky owner operator, but no offense to the owner ops in the house who just trying to save money. I get that, but at the end of the day, you know, you're trying to do the easiest calls, and if you're dealing with a 1995 Kenworth, and the driver's trying to get you going as fast as possible and the quickest way, I mean, you may end up doing all kinds of shortcuts just to get this truck going, and you can't even get it going. And then you got 4 or 5 hours into it. Now the guy owes you money, and you haven't even fixed the truck yet. So yeah, I want the big carriers that are hitting me up for the airline leaks or the coolant leaks. That's what you want. And you charge them $100 an hour, and almost, shoot, it's out of the freeway, 120. So yeah, you can make the money out here. Get yourself a couple customers that's gonna provide you with steady workflow. That's gonna be the key. And then you start putting your name out there on Google, NTTS, truck down, for road service. Get your name out there and get some breakdown calls. And that's where the real money comes in. You get called at 2 a.m. when no one else is answering, they're gonna pay you. They don't care. They're gonna pay you $50 for a brass fitting and $120 an hour and $100 call out fee and mileage. So, I mean, make that money, it's out there. See you later, guys.